I'm just baffled. It's why? What it do, babies? Welcome back to my channel. Here, watch what happens next by the title. You could tell that we're beginning to the last episodes of season 6 of Vampire Diaries, and I'm excited to get into this, but also very scared. You guys have been saying all season that the season finale is gonna shake me type stuff. I'm very nervous. I'm very nervous because I don't feel like crying. Listen, I just got finished bawling my eyes out to the Chilling Adventures of Sabrina. At the end of that, cut the cameras. But yeah, I'm excited, but I'm also very scared to get into this. Also at the end of this reaction, I will be doing a questionnaire, and I think it's like 80 or something questions that you guys asked. I don't know if I would get to them all. Maybe, I'm not sure, but we'll see. Because it does become a lot of talking. So I may cut it down to like the ones that's not really, that I don't get asked a lot. But we'll see. But yeah, I'm excited to get into it. So if you guys like the full and unedited version of this reaction and more, definitely check out the Patreon, which will be linked in the description box below. But also do the YouTube things, like, comment, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, because why not? Why not? Alrighty, guys, let's get right into it. The Heretics about to bust out. Elena's a human. Joe pregnant with twins.
You're gonna take the cure, Elena, and I'm gonna take it with you.
I can't let you do this.
Y'all, and since I've been watching The Chilling Adventures of Sabrina this weekend, I also got this book called Hazelthorn, and I'm like, it will fit the vibes, and hopefully it'll get me out of my reading slump, because I need to get out of my reading slump. I have books to finish. So it's like a short little book. I think it's MM too. But I'm excited.
I have no idea what devastation feels like, but you will.
Girl. I hate her. Did y'all know that Paul Wesley name isn't Paul Wesley? It's like Pavel something. He's like Polish. Didn't know that.
Elena.
Who was that? Who was that? Was that the lady? No, she's tied up. Oh baby, I'm so into you. Who that? Oh, but she's like, this is a dream.
Hello again, Bonnie.
Lily.
She's locked up. How is she?
Locked in the cellar.
But prisons are easily escaped. You of all people should know that.
What do you want?
Myself.
What?
If you don't know what I want by now.
You want your creepy witch vampire.
Friends. I'm not letting them out.
What's that term you witches are so fond of? Loophole?
Even if there is a loophole, I wouldn't help you find it.
Because you seem to think that I'm here for your help. I'm not.
Fizment was incendiary.
How does she take
Die.
period? But how does she lose her magic?
Wow, you are not good at running.
Oh my God. Sexy daddy, please.
Oh, that's my fault. I was spooning you earlier. I think I might have sleep siphoned you. Oh, but keep trying. It's
Oh
adorable.
my God.
Like you're having a little seizure.
How are you?
Did you think you could keep screwing people over and there wouldn't be any consequences?
I'm weak. And that boy said spooning. I wouldn't mind a little spoon.
I'm next, let's go.
Come on, no time to sleep in. We have to get Joe. Get Joe? Yeah. Is everything okay?
I hope so, considering she's walking down the aisle in T-minus 10 hours.
Oh God, I forgot about the wedding. There's so much happening. Also, guys, I think after this reaction, instead of going straight to the next season, I probably will take a week or two off, maybe, for the month of November, so I could like do movie reactions. Oh, that's okay.
Hang on, I gotta figure out how to work this stupid thing.
Okay,
Thanks.
break it.
Oh my God, Bonnie.
Will surely distract everyone from my bare feet.
Hey, non-alcoholic mimosa?
1, a non-alcoholic mimosa is just orange juice, and 2,
Mm-hmm.
somebody should drink. You should drink.
I will drink, eventually. But I have human tolerance now, which is cheaper, but a lot less fun. Cheers. Joe's phone. Oh. Huh.
What if what's that boy name? Kai kills Joe.
Oh.
I mean, cause she is pregnant with twins.
It sounded like you just said Danielle has the flu, which is impossible because Danielle is my wedding coordinator. Well, how sick is she? Can she still work?
It depends on how much.
Give her some IVs. Y'all know how to do this. Give her the girl a banana bag or
I
something.
think this is a good thing.
Welcome back, sis.
How good Danielle was, I'm pretty sure I'm better.
Caroline, I missed you.
I missed me too.
You didn't miss her?
Thank you for getting me back.
Period.
Okay, now we got a lot to do, and
Does she know that she's human?
Elena, just have a drink. You're not going to pass out. Bonnie, the switch is on the left-hand side on the back.
Oh, period. She's definitely the
Okay, now who's dealing with the boys?
the planner.
To Alaric Saltzman, who after today will have sex with only one woman for the rest of his life.
Seriously, just one. You can't even look after this.
Not that chicks are throwing themselves at an occult studies professor.
You remember how great it was when you two were fighting?
Sorry, full moon tonight. Feeling extra dickish.
And what's your excuse?
Yeah, what is his excuse?
Whatever they're screwing up. Elena, the curling iron. Just...
Oh.
Yes, I see it, Care.
Okay.
She's protecting her. Like, that's cute.
If you walked on them, they could cut you, you'd get infected, and probably die.
You know what? Given my luck,
Exactly. Well, at least you're not Bella Swan.
What's it like now in the world of the living?
it's different. I'm slower. I have to look both ways before crossing the street. But it's nice to not
Be a monster like me, who turns off their humanity and commits murder instead of dealing with grief like a normal person.
Well,
I was gonna say not to have to wear daylight.
right, also, and Elena did the same thing, so it's not different.
I was trying to hurt you when I said that you would never truly be happy with Damon because you weren't human. And now you are. And I just hope that it's not because I made you think that you would be miserable for eternity.
Care. I've wanted to be human from the day I became a vampire.
Yeah, she told Stefan that on that little board thingy. And like, what, the first couple seasons? Maybe 2?
If you see Stefan, by the way, I'm avoiding. I just need to get my life in order first, starting with my friends.
Girl, isn't he at the...
Friend?
He is a friend, girl.
I just figured I'd work my way up to that one.
Well, you're in the clear. He's got his hands full with Damon today.
And what's wrong with Damon?
Not much. He just
What's wrong with Damon?
said he would take the cure with me.
Damon Salvatore? Human? I can't even picture
Me
it.
neither.
Yeah. Something tells me neither can he.
Hey, don't you hate weddings anyway?
I hate little Stefan mind games even more. Anytime you want to clue me in as to where the hell we're going.
The last few days as a vampire. Can't blame me for wanting to spend some quality time.
First of all, if everybody's dealing with a wedding, who was watching the mama? Who's watching the mama? And this how she gonna get out.
Roger's expecting us.
You know Mr. Rogers is dead, right?
Yeah, we're gonna be joining him and make believe you don't get.
Stefan is fine. Oh my God.
This is a house I lived in during one of my many attempts to start over.
You don't think I've thought this through?
Well, I think you've thought about a life with Elena.
No, you didn't.
Neighbors or mortgage.
Don't throw it hard, Damon.
I don't know. Might not be your thing.
Oh,
Relax.
Enzo.
Relax. I'm not here to cause mischief.
Said everyone who ever causes mischief.
I told Lily I'd visit.
Doesn't matter.
No shade. Does Bonnie not have a home because isn't her daddy dead?
I'm gonna let you, a ruiner, in here to.
And her grandma dead, so she ain't got no house.
And you got another thing coming,
She's lonely and hungry.
and she can't eat that.
I'm not trying to feed her. I'm trying to keep her sane. That is filled with loads of songs from the last era she knew. I thought it might bring her comfort. If you're not a complete monster,
No.
I trust you'll pass it on.
No, that's probably a way for her to break out. Probably a spell or something enchanted in that. Bonnie, listen to it first.
With me where they belong.
Is she talking to herself?
What?
Please not a jump scare. She's crazy as a bedbug.
She was rambling on about her family, and then I got close to her, and she attacked me. Like an animal. It sounds like she's reached the full-blown crazy stage.
What happens when the crazy stage is over?
Well, Stefan said that he has a plan, you know, to get her back on track.
Does that plan involve letting her out? Because if he thinks she's giving up on her family,
She has to.
what if there's a loophole?
I'm dreading it, but I guess I should think about putting the dress on. Something's wrong. It's not the dress, is it? Tell me it's not the dress.
No, it's not a dress.
The fact that there's a desiccating vampire locked in a cell less than 50 feet from where we're getting ready.
Did she do something to the dress?
Dress is fine.
Girl, the dress is fine.
Okay, truck's here. Who's coming?
What's wrong?
Caroline suggested in a semi-threatening way that I pick up the centerpieces, which sounds like a Donovan screw-up waiting to happen.
I'll come just a little bit higher. Well, that's not a little, but
This is so perfect for Caroline.
Caroline, why am I here?
What? They having that in the barn?
I tried to kill you. My humanity was off, but I still tried to kill you, and you're my friend, and I'm sorry.
It's funny,
What about Matt? I feel like Matt needs it the most.
but getting tortured by your ex and her new boyfriend is never good for the ego.
He is not my boyfriend.
Whatever he is, I can't keep up.
You have to know I would never
I can't keep up.
do anything like that if it weren't
You're
for the-
good, Care. And if you want to make amends, let me get the hell out of here.
You should probably do that yourself.
Oh, you finally came back.
What are you doing here?
You
Cute
do know
vibe.
that Joe's my sister.
Oh, you wasn't answering the phone call.
Drinks will help. Strong ones.
Actually, sister girl, can we use your magic?
How are things?
Good.
Still recovering from that injury?
What injury?
Whatever head injury turned you into a monosyllabic goon.
Monosyllabic. That's an awfully big word for a college dropout.
Ooh, that's a big word for Elmo.
Lost my brother and then my boyfriend in the span of a week.
And instead of coming to me, you tried to kill yourself.
I was hurt.
That doesn't make it okay.
You're lecturing
Right.
me on flying off the handle. Wow. You know what?
It is the pot calling the kettle black.
Gemini wedding means big coven reunion heading this way.
Yikes. Is Liv gonna die? I feel like the Geminis have to die. If Kyle wanted to come back and rule and that thing, the Gemini people have to die.
I know this will sound crazy, but I've been having these nightmares with her and Kai.
Here.
What's this?
When Bonnie Bennett has a hunch, you don't ignore it.
Period.
What do you think we should do?
I know.
Bonnie's the seer.
Leave her in the hands of two people we don't trust.
Who the two people we don't trust?
Yeah, it's nice.
Oh.
Brazilian hardwoods, open floor plan.
Just wanted to give you a little taste of what your dinner's gonna look like.
No, you can cook real food.
You don't cook, Elena doesn't cook. Who has time anyway with working kids?
Not a picture of the house on the wall.
Salisbury steak.
Disgusting. I hate Salisbury steak.
All that energy for
What
these.
is that?
Oh yeah, what's this?
Just the rest of your life.
Paperwork? That's your big move?
Let me ask you something. When was the last time you filled out paperwork of any kind? Taxes, health insurance, driver's
You
license?
think I'm in trouble with this?
You will the first time you encounter some moron that you can't kill or compel.
Maybe. Then I'll just come home and pop a beer.
Which you won't be able to afford unless you have a job. And if you're about to say you can borrow money
Right.
from me, you can't.
Well, that's not very brotherly of you.
You'll have the cure running through your veins, and if I know where you are, then someone can use me to track you down, take the cure from you, and turn you into a 172-year-old corpse. See, eventually, word will spread, and you and Elena will
Stefan thinks I just love him.
isolate yourself. No friends, no family. This will be your hell.
Not you using those exact words.
This will be my life. See, Elena was pretty explicit about what she wanted. Now,
What
this
is
isn't
that?
Tribeca. New York's a little too crowded for me. But it is above a bar that I own next to a medical school. It's in the Northwest somewhere. Let me go check out upstairs.
Do what you want to do, Damon.
You know how you and I were both worried that he didn't think this through? He thought it through.
Yeah, he thought it through.
It's Damon. He didn't.
He's ready to do this, Elena. He's got your perfect little life all planned out.
I want the.
You know he still can hear you.
Okay, look, you have a few more hours, so push him. Make him see that.
Wait, so she doesn't want him to be human? It's kind of ghetto. She's like, only I can be. Slow down, sis. Drink some water.
Joe? Are you okay? Joe!
Oh my God! What type of movie was that?
Joe! Joe!
Joe!
The doctor got the test results back. The babies are fine. You're fine.
Panic attack brought on by stress, pregnancy, and a severe lack of food.
Oh, okay. But the way she threw herself, like, that was dramatic.
And keeping this mortifying episode to yourself. I don't want to worry, Rick.
You can't tell her that I told you.
Okay, fine, but I want to see her.
Not till the wedding.
Elena?
Rick?
Since she doesn't want to get married to me, panic attack? Great.
No, as in.
No.
And she has 2 small humans growing inside her, and she can't self-medicate like you, Bourbon Breath. Sorry. I saw her fall, and my first instinct was to vamp to her, but I couldn't.
Wait, so are you having second thoughts?
No, because
I mean, it's no point to have second thoughts. She can't go back to be a vampire.
then I let the doctors do their job. And it felt oddly empowering.
Okay.
Why didn't you tell me?
Tell you what.
How amazing it feels to be human again. At first, I was worried that it might take the edge off my senses.
It's kind of ghetto, to be honest. If I could be a vampire, I would be a vampire.
It's because your life has purpose again. It's finite. And it's pretty much the greatest feeling in the whole world.
Period.
What, because she walks in here with a pretty dress and a new haircut, I'm supposed to forget how she acted?
No, you're supposed to talk to her.
Tyler is so cute. I want to imagine him with facial hair. I feel like him with facial hair would be so cute.
Unless you're cool with only making it 2 weeks in the police academy and then having no purpose in life. At least when you had her, you were trying, Tyler.
You're giving me advice about relationships? After all your Stefan drama this year? Do me a favor, figure out your own damn life. Let me worry about mine.
Ooh. Burn. He said, whatever makes her lose her.
Breakups.
What about him?
Well, I guess you hadn't really thought about that, right? What if you and Elena aren't really soulmates?
No, I'm not very big on labels, bro, but I think we're pretty good on that front.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, you sound like me 4 years ago. You know, Elena and me, we were soulmates too.
Ooh.
I mean, what if something goes wrong? You're still human, still isolated, still alone.
Not gonna happen.
Right, because couples stay together forever. They never fight, they never hurt each other.
Stefan, the violation.
Rough night.
Just long. A couple more years of residency and I'll be free.
Come sit.
Free of what?
Just kind of tired. Gonna go to bed.
Right, because her ambitions to be like a doctor is definitely gonna take a lot of time from her.
Oh, God, Elena has a job.
That's just 2 years in. Wait till he hits 7.
You're drunk.
Of course, he works at a bar. He owns a bar.
Which is odd. You're the one that wanted me to own a bar.
I wanted you to own it, Damon, not pass out on it every night.
Yeah, well, that bar's a lot more affectionate than you.
Oh.
I just finished my residency, Damon. I'm working my butt off to build a career.
I can't do what I want to do. Because what I want to do is drink all night without getting drunk. Drive my car like a psycho without fear of death.
Just say it.
He is saying it.
This was a damn mistake.
You're right. This was a mistake.
Oh!
I see what you're doing.
He hit a nerve.
This is about you being alone. Without me, without Elena. Awfully selfish of you, brother.
Even if you and Elena defy every
That too.
second, stay in love every hour of every day, you still can't control life or death. She's human. She could die at any moment. What is your life gonna look like?
So you make us drift apart, break us up, and then kill her. That's harsh, brother.
She wanted me to be harsh.
The two people closest to me are the two most sadistic.
That's very rich coming from you.
If you do this, Damon, you're human forever. No matter what happens.
What do you think I should do?
But I do think he wants to do it for her because he does love her. But at the same time, it's not who he is to the core.
You can't do this for me or for her. You have to want to be human for yourself.
You have to do it for yourself. Right. And he doesn't want to be human. It's too many perks to being a vampire.
Look, of course I don't want him to take it. He's my brother. The thought of losing him is...
Yeah, I know. So what do you think he's gonna do?
As a human, he was aimless, always searching for something more. Sweet and earnest to a fault.
He's not gonna want it. Damon loves being a vampire too much. I mean, he still can be with Elena.
When he found himself.
He still can be with her.
He loves being a vampire. And I just don't think he'll ever give that up.
Man, why would you do that?
She's gonna kill us.
I thought the whole point of this is so we were in control of her. All we have to do is knock her ass out and drag her to the boiler room. 30 minutes tops.
Once y'all knock her out, she's gonna... Oh my God. She gonna come and mess up the wedding because they want to be stupid. Oh, she out?
So let her out. We have to warn everyone. Matt?
No, it's Kai, I bet.
It's like someone's crushed my throat.
Okay, just hang on. Oh.
It's Kai. Oh, no. It's definitely Kai.
Earl Grey.
He let her out, I bet. Kai let her out because Enzo didn't.
And to what do I owe the pleasure?
I heard you tried to bring me something called an MP3 player. I'm not entirely sure what that is, but still, I wanted to thank you.
Should I be concerned about an imminent Ripper binge?
Actually, no.
Because she got her friends back.
I was a Ripper because I lost my family. But today, I'm getting them back.
Oh, she ain't got it back. But how did she get out?
You're avoiding me.
Of course I am.
No, I'm not avoiding you. I'm trying to organize this whole circus here.
Caroline, can we talk?
Oh, yes, Daddy. Not wanting to lose your brother is pretty low on the selfish scale. Forcing someone to turn off their humanity, on the other hand.
Yeah, that's way up there.
Oh, right. Would they come like a real thing, like a boyfriend and girlfriend?
Doesn't mean that I don't hate the way you handled things.
No, that makes two of us.
But we live and we grow, we learn.
I made a list. All the things that I've done since I fell for you. It started last summer when you moved away. I started obsessing over where you were, wondering why you weren't returning my calls. I told you I hated you when I felt ignored. Missed my mom's final moments because I was kissing you, and then she died. All I needed was for you to tell me that you felt something.
And he didn't.
And you didn't. And it affected me so deeply that I did the worst possible thing. I turned off my humanity. And when I thought I got you to turn off yours.
The clarity.
Give you.
Yeah, but that's the point, Stefan. I hate the way that this has made me feel.
That's because you're a control freak who's lost control. I feel the same way when I'm
That part too.
falling for somebody is. It's being vulnerable. It's giving up control.
Control is all I have, and I don't think that I can give that up.
That's understandable. That's understandable. She going back to her straight hair? Can we not? Girl, bump that thing or something, please.
I talked to Stefan.
He did not go easy on me. Apparently that's your fault. I've made up my mind.
Don't forget the leftovers. I know you told me 3 times. 40 years, and every time. Did you remember the leftovers?
Oh, he gonna do it? Just because of that? Who paid them? Who paid them? But also, too, who's to say they're gonna Elena and Damon gonna live that long?
I'm taking it. I've been a vampire for a long time, Elena. It's been a blast. But I would give it up.
This is so weird.
You can't take it just from me.
That's what you and Stefan keep saying. But you're wrong. I can take it for us.
I'm so scared because now with both of them being, well, he about to be human too. The last episode is making me scared. Like, what's gonna happen? And Stefan doesn't have much backup now. We don't have a lot of vampires in the, too many threats and little vampires, which possibly could be the next episode. Oh my God. It's not romantic. It's not romantic. We're putting our lives in danger. Oh my God.
Bonnie and Matt are the MIA, and now you and Damon? What is wrong with you? This is a wedding.
Hey, look, I don't want to tell you how to run your wedding, but...
We're not waiting anymore. Tell them to cue the music.
Damon and Elena, aren't they at the thing? Kissing? So they couldn't find another time?
I think it's starting.
What? No.
I hope it was worth it.
Actually.
Ugh, gross, not the time. Okay, have you seen...
Girl.
They're not here yet?
Just go.
Okay.
Honey. But how the blood where the blood coming from?
It was...
What? He gotta be out already. What if Kai crashed the wedding? You look good, Jonat.
Who?
The most beautiful, hilarious, and intimidatingly brilliant woman.
And most fast-track wedding and relationship that we've ever seen.
I promise to be with you and love you and to dodge fate with you.
Oh, God. That's a tough act to follow. You are.
Joe.
What is that?
Oh my God. Joe.
Who is stabbing her?
No. Oh my God. No.
I was gonna wait till the death do us part bit. Am I right?
Oh my God, nobody's doing anything. He brought down the house, literally. Did they get thrown outside of the building?
What are you doing?
Waiting for you.
On the ground where we first met?
I'm feeling symbolic.
Where is this taking, what? Where is this taking place and why is this taking place for? Why are we in a dream sequence right now? We gotta get back to the nitty gritty.
Damon, just tell me. How bad is it?
Wait, is he in her mind?
Elena.
Is she dying?
Ah.
Oh my God.
Okay.
Oh my God. Dang, Josette is dead. And the babies. You can get a blood ticket to Josette.
She won't wake up.
Oh my God.
She won't wake up. I don't understand. Just get her to the hospital now. Yeah.
She's human. What if she doesn't?
Oh! Kai!
Oh, but this is a family matter now.
Sanguinem filio. Sanguinem effugat ex perpetuum.
Let me guess. Prison world? I mean, you can't kill me. Or else you all die too, right?
But he brought back up.
Your twinsies. I just don't feel like competing for leadership with future Gemini twins.
Oh my God.
When your family decides that you're nothing but an irredeemable piece of trash, well, I guess the best thing to do is prove them right?
I mean, it's like I understand him. I understand him. But it's just like, why? Sir, please.
No!
Why is everybody dying?
What the fuck? When is it gonna end?
This is supposed to be a special moment.
Yeah, look, I can't do this.
Don't do that. Don't give up like that.
I have nothing left to fight for.
Damon.
Bonnie Bennett. You have no idea how good it is to hear your voice right now.
Damon, Kai's out.
He was at the wedding. Joe's dead. He killed her. And Elena got knocked out, and she's not waking up. The doctors keep telling me there's nothing physically wrong with her. I don't know what to do, Bon.
Stay there, okay? I'm coming.
Oh, Enzo.
Good. You're up. You were both solidly unconscious when I pulled you from the wedding mayhem.
Where are we going? Elena!
Elena is in the hospital with Damon. Kai is dead, and I grabbed the two of you to help me deal with the bigger problem.
There's a bigger problem?
Valerie? Malcolm?
Get in the car, please.
1702 Route 12. That's where we are, right? He said they would be here. They're probably scared out of their minds.
Who are you talking about?
You know who they talk about.
Kai brought them back when he escaped that prison.
There's nobody out here. You made a deal with a sociopath, and now a lot of people are dead. You're wasting your time.
I genuinely don't know. It's a lot going on.
Live! God, no. This can't be happening.
This is like next level. They have never done this before. Where it's like,
I heard the screams. Your dad?
it's so much going on and so many people almost dead. Like, it's just, I've never experienced this on this show. Like,
I love you, Liv. You need to know that. This has to be it for us.
You're not dying, Tyler. It's a full moon. If you turn, it'll heal you.
but why would he do that?
I'm not triggering it.
You once told me that he gave you a second chance. And you promised me that you wouldn't waste it. Let me do this for you.
So, you guys are, he's gonna kill Liv? I mean, she's already dying, right? But still.
I love you.
Let me guess. Not there either.
Please kill the mama. I want the mama dead. No shade, all tea.
I've said repeatedly that the hope of being reunited with my family.
Shut when you think about it.
Please just stop it with the word family. They're just a bunch of random people.
We spent a century and a half together. We're loyal to each other.
I mean, blood doesn't make you family.
You either come with me right now, or you're out of my life. Do you understand me? Your son.
She doesn't care.
I'm sorry. Malcolm?
Break her neck.
Hard.
Tell me what you gave Kai in return for your family.
Vampire blood,
I
probably.
gave him my blood.
I knew it. I knew it. And that's why he had to come back. I knew he wasn't dead for long. I knew he wasn't gonna be dead. So now he's a heretic.
Oh,
Vortex. Here's to being different, Dad.
That is so sad on your wedding day. On your wedding day. Laura can't ever be happy. I'm so annoyed. Laura literally can't never be happy.
Bad time?
Freaky, right?
I turned myself into one of Lily's heretics. I can literally siphon the magic of my vampirism and convert it into more magic.
You ran out of bullets. Yeah.
Oof. Looks like somebody's having a very bad day.
Does it work on him since he's a heretic?
Bad dog.
Say it.
Is Elena dying? Is that what it's geared up to?
Elena Gilbert. A fun girlfriend and an amazing friend.
I'm glad one of us can find humor in this.
I have to find humor in this, Matt. Because the alternative would be to say goodbye. I'm not ready for that yet.
What's wrong?
Found in the kitchen.
All this time travel's been hard on the camera pond. There it is. You're probably wondering why you're still alive, since I should have bled you out one painful ounce at a time. I mean, that's what you deserved. You left me behind in 1903. Anyway, even though I got out, now I kind of just want to make you suffer in new and, if I may say so myself, totally inspired ways.
Did he take her magic?
What's happening to me?
Oh, what?
You didn't happen to pet a fuzzy, four-legged vampire killing machine, did you? How do I fix it?
You don't.
Just tell me what you did to Elena.
Oh, I can't do that.
One thing you're not gonna do, you're not gonna mess with me. And I will start beheading people that I don't like, starting with you, if she doesn't wake up. So, what did you do to my damn girlfriend? Fix her! I know it's a spell. She's in perfect health.
She'll stay that way until she wakes. So, monster, I linked Elena's life to yours. The rule is, as long as you're alive, Elena will remain asleep.
What?
Oh my God. Please tell me you didn't. Oh, I totally did. You do try to outsmart it, both you and Elena will die. Instantly. I guess what I'm trying to say is your betrayal really hurt me, Bon.
You did it first. I'm stressed.
You have to get out of town now.
I'm not letting Kai win.
Bonnie, Elena's the only thing that Damon Salvatore cares about. He'll kill you. You have to get out of here now.
He won't kill her.
Damon, think about it. Of course, you could just get it over with and kill her now. But Elena will probably never speak to you again.
Where's Damon?
Bonnie tracked Kai. They went to go beat the sleeping spell out of him.
They can't break the spell. Are you gonna be okay?
Are you?
Of course not. But when she wakes up, after Bonnie's lived a long and happy life, but you were soulmates. I want to make sure that you're okay.
I don't think Elena necessarily came into my life to be my soulmate. We loved each other, but she was also the only person I've ever met who actually believed that my brother was worth loving. And she reminded me that I used to believe that about him too.
I disagree with that. Lexi was also that person. Rose was also that person too.
And her faith in him, it brought Damon and me back together. And yeah, I loved her. But I think in the end, I needed him more than I needed her. Is that why you feel you need to stay away from me?
I can't do this right now. I'm sorry.
My mood is like...
Anyone still alive?
Anyone alive? Just raise your hand.
We need more than blood. Maybe some ointment. Because gross.
Your friends think you're funny. If you were funny, if you were the one with the good jokes who they could always count on to make them laugh, maybe they'd be cool with letting you live instead of Elena.
You're right. Sadistic humor is your thing. I'm just the one that does magic.
Exactly. Exactly, Bonnie.
Undo the spell, Kai!
I can't. It's thought it's done.
Again!
Oh, I can't undo the spell, Bonnie. My death made it permanent.
I'll just wait for the werewolf bite to kill you.
You know what's funny? I didn't even know werewolves were real until I got bit by one.
What's he doing? But he can heal himself, but it doesn't matter. He still got the werewolf venom inside of him.
The thing is, Bond, the only way a guy turns into a wolf is if it's magic, right? So technically their venom's magic too. So I just went ahead and siphoned it up.
What do you mean by that? What is happening? And why is Kai so OP?
Notice.
Did he just break her spine?
Tell me, Damon. I can see it all over your face. How bad is it?
I'm over it.
Kai linked you to Bonnie. You won't wake up until she dies.
What?
He won, Elena.
What are you gonna do? Damon.
I don't think he's gonna kill Bonnie.
How dumb are you? I deliver you a dying Bonnie Bennett on a silver platter and whoosh, right over your head.
Damon.
Translation, she's about to croak.
Save her. Use her blood.
Of course, you don't have to help her. You could just walk away. She dies of collapsed lung, no blood on your hands, and you and Elena get to live the life you always dreamed of. Either way, you better act quick.
I'm freaking tired. I'm so tired.
That's it? He just left you.
I think it gotta be a plan.
I mean, you think he'd at least flip a coin. Heads, he picks you.
Heads it is. I thought I was gonna leave you all alone. Huh? I'm not out of nicknames for you yet.
Who's in a casket?
Okay, let's do this. You two are up first.
You just take her hand. And let her into your thoughts.
What? Are you kidding me?
Are we seriously having a sleepover? Come on, hurry up and get in here. I'm the one who gets to see her again. Take care of everyone while I'm gone, okay? I will. I promise. Write it all down. Everything that you accomplish in your lives. Every crush, when you fall in love, when you start a family. Every time you fantasize about wanting to kill Damon. That one day when I wake up, I can read all about my best friend's lives and feel like I was there. Elena, I'm so sorry. This isn't your fault. Hey, we'll both get everything that we want. We just can't have it at the same time.
I'm just baffled as why?
You have spent your entire life making sacrifices for me. Now it's my turn to do it for you. Okay.
To float the feathers.
One last time.
I don't know how would they even continue this without Elena? I mean, technically she's not dead. She's asleep. But still, I don't.
Jeremy. I tried to be here sooner. I wanted to be here for the wedding.
Oh, I'm glad you weren't.
You made it. God, I was doing so well. I wanted to at least pretend to be strong for you.
Hey, when you do wake up, I want you to know that I spent my life doing exactly what I felt I was born to do. I was happy.
I'm over this episode. Like I really am.
thank you for bumping into me that day in the hallway. I never thought I would ever be happy again, and then I met you. You changed everything for me, and you quite literally saved my life. Which is why I can't wait to find out what new life you've chosen for yourself in 60 or 70 years when I see you again.
I can guarantee you it won't be high school.
Just be happy.
Like, how do you lose one of the main characters? I don't understand how this show could easily go on without her or either one of the brothers. I just genuinely don't get it. Like, I wish Damon would have just left this hussy where she was at.
Even as a mother, a wife, I never felt whole. And then I found these people and...
Girl, I don't give a I don't give a I don't give not one Move on. I'm tired of her character. Why can't they just kill her off?
It can't be. Lorenzo, it's our family.
Oh, God.
You think she'll be safe here? If word gets out that her body has the cure inside, every vampire wants...
But why put her in a coffin? Why not give her own room?
We're under strict orders not to open it for anyone. That means it's time for me to say goodbye.
And just imagine if he would have took the cure.
I knew what you were going to do.
You knew that the evil, selfish Damon Salvatore would give up the love of his life.
I knew that the love of my life would stand by his best friend, even if it meant having to live without me for a little while.
Things are gonna be awfully dull around here without you.
Damon, this isn't gonna work if you just shut down. I need you to live your life. Enjoy yourself. I want you to be happy. Now, how about that dance?
A list of all the ways that loving me has ruined your life. And I get it. I haven't made it easy on you. But I made a list, too, of all the ways that loving you has changed mine. You were by my side when I needed a friend. You made me laugh. You made me dance. And I understand if you need time to heal. I understand if I have to wait for you. And I will. And when you're ready for me, I will be ready for you.
Are you ready for this?
Who's ever gonna be ready for that?
I love you, Damon Salvatore.
What is this? Why is it homeless people or like this look like this in Mystic Falls? What was that? What was that? Well, guys, that was episodes, the last two episodes of season 6, the Vampire Diaries. I genuinely don't know how to feel. I took a couple minutes to gather myself, but I just genuinely don't know how to feel because it's just like, I'm confused, like, with the ending. Is it like, is she not coming back? I'm thinking that she's not coming back. Which is maybe why a lot of people hated the last 2 seasons. And so maybe they try to, like, next season, maybe they're trying to figure out a way to bring her back or like to break the little spell. But I don't know. I feel like when stuff like this happen, it's because maybe because she's the main character, if she is, you know, in a spell for a season or 2, then that maybe she might have just left on her own accord and they just leaving this open for her. But I don't know, because she's not dead yet, but just like, even at the end of it, it's like, when it showed Matt and Damon, it's time has passed. And it's just like, but how much time has passed? I genuinely don't know what that even could be alluded to. Why there's so many people out there in Mystic Falls courtyard. And it's like, I genuinely don't know. I genuinely don't know how to feel. I genuinely don't know what to think. I genuinely just don't know. I don't know. I think I'm gonna take a week off from the Vampire Diaries so I can focus on like doing other movies, because I want to do other movies. I feel like we've been pushing the Vampire Diaries for over a year. And yes, I want to finish it out. We got the last 2 seasons, but I do think we deserve to take like a break because it's been Vampire Diaries, and if I'm putting it towards this, I can't put it towards movies. And a lot of people on my channel don't necessarily watch Vampire Diaries, so I just want to give it a week where it's like maybe we kind of dedicate that to movies. Because we almost finished with what is the thing called Maxton Hall too. So yeah, we'll see. We'll see. But at this time, we about to get to the questionnaire. So grab your snacks. I hope I'm gonna try to do a quick. I think it's like 80 something questions. I don't know. We'll see. But grab your snacks and let's get into it. I have all you guys' questions here that you guys asked on the community poll. Don't mind the glasses. Hopefully it's not a glare. I have this light here. Hopefully it's not a glare. But yeah, I left the mic here because I don't want to hold it. It's a lot of distraction. This is a lot going on. It's like going on, a lot of feeling. That's neither here nor there. It says, what do you think about the ending? Because what is happening now? And that was, asked by Amanda. I genuinely don't know how to feel about it. I think that it's going to be interesting. If she does not come back next season, it's going to be interesting to see how they move from go from here. Like what the dynamic will look like moving forward, because it's low-key been a show about her and the brothers. It's been the love triangle. It's been just her life and their life intertwining into one. And I said from the beginning that this show is basically, yes, it's about the brothers and their bond, but at the same time, it's genuinely about their intertwining with Elena, because her story was also embedded deeply into this, where it comes like when it came from the whole Moonstone and the doppelganger thing, everything was her. It was core her, where they were around it, yes, but her story was deep embedded in that too. But somebody asked the similar question, but also they asked me if I would basically react to the episode that Nina was in the originals, because I said I didn't necessarily remember her in the originals. Yeah, I don't remember her being in the originals. But yeah, I probably wouldn't watch that episode or react to it anyway. Because that kind of be like a one-off random episode. But yeah, more than likely not. The first question is from Jamie. Was when you first started this series, did you ever think that it would be so many turns? Absolutely not. I didn't actually know what to go in. I didn't know what to expect going into this show. I think that I genuinely possibly just thought it was just gonna be like, something similar to the originals, but like younger. But even then, the originals wasn't a lot of twisted turns when it came to originals. Yes, they had their twist turns, but it wasn't a lot. Like it genuinely wasn't that many. But this is like time after time. Like even in this episode, like it was just so much. You got Kai killing what's the girl name? Joe, then killing his family, killing himself, but also killing himself so he could become a hybrid and then a heretic. And with that, it's just like he still killed all of his coven members, and then Tyler killed Liv to become a werewolf again, so he could fight Kai, and Kai could get killed by Damon. Damon had to save Bonnie because Kai put a thing. It was so much going on, dipping and going on. I just genuinely was not expecting it. It says, after all, what are your expectations for the next season, and what is something you absolutely do not want to see? Love from Germany. Back at you, babe. I honestly don't expect anything from this season. I feel like I want to go into it completely blind, where it's like I genuinely I don't know. Like I don't expect anything from it. Just like I didn't expect anything from this season. I think that this show will always low-key exceed my expectations, but I can say that maybe the Heretics in the beginning of it will give, maybe like a threat. But I feel like they will be killed off pretty easily. It's just like the what's the people called? Travelers. Like I feel like they're gonna have like similar storylines to the Travelers, where like they come in, cause a little ruckus, get killed off, and then be boom. Or either like they look at be reheating out on nachos because then they do the same thing in the beginning of the series where it was like the tomb vampires, they come, raise a little havoc, and then they get killed off. So that's the only thing I honestly say that would be predictable. But other than that, I don't really have any hopes, for what's to come. Do you think they should have left Caroline alone with her emotions off for a year, like she wanted? I think Elena was right for telling Stefan no, like let her do her thing. She told us if we wasn't gonna bother her, she wasn't gonna bother nobody. But I could understand where Stefan came from. It was like, no, she need to get her humanity back type thing, because he's been there, Elena's been there, they all been there at one point, and they probably wanted more. Well, he probably wanted more for Caroline. So I can understand him doing it. I can understand Elena not doing it, right? So yeah, I can understand both sides. If that makes sense. The next question is not a question, but it says for when watching for when you're watching season 6 finale, I'm holding your hand through the screen. Yes, it was so many emotions going through my mind. I genuinely could not think, and it's like many times I just genuinely was staring blank because my mind could not fathom what was happening. It was so much happening during the last episode. It was so much. It was so much. The next question is, where does this season rank among the other seasons? And where does Kai rank amongst the other villains? This season, I think it wasn't the best, but it wasn't the worst. So I would put it somewhere in the middle. I think that it had its moments, but I think that this season was really sad. I feel like we lost a lot, essentially. I just can't even, to be honest, I can't even remember what the beginning of the season was. It's been so long ago. But I think that with losing quote unquote Elena, losing Joe, losing Liz, we lost Liz. We lost several people in this season. I think that this season has just been, it's been a mess, but also it's been like a transitional season where you see them kind of like go from being in high school, being a kid, they're starting to feel like adults. So honestly, truly, I would just put them in the middle. It wasn't bad, it wasn't good. And where do I rank Kai for villains? I think he was a better villain than the Travelers. The next question is, I responded to this, and I think I only responded to one because, yeah, and I quickly was like, let me not look at this because I don't want to get spoiled. And so, but the person that says, are you well? I am okay, but I'm still confused. I'm still confused. Like, is she coming back? Is she not? I don't think she's coming back this next season, but we'll see. I don't know. I don't know. It says, how do you like Damon and Bonnie's growing friendship? They're honestly my favorite friendship in the show. I enjoy it. I think it's authentic. I feel like it's very authentic. I would say that. It says 2, which ship do you prefer, Caroline or Steroline? I mean, I can only say Steroline because, and it's not because of Stefan, but I can only say that because we spent more time with them. We spent more time like watering that flower to see it grow, opposed to Klaus. Klaus was more like, Klaus and Caroline together was just more like an infatuation, just like an intrigueness. It wasn't even like they had embedded feelings. With Stefan and Caroline, it's more so like friends. They started to fall in love with each other, X, Y, and Z. So I would pick Steroline, just for that reason. But I still enjoy Caroline. Says, who are your top 3 TVD or original villains so far? Top 3? It would have to be Klaus, Catherine, and Kai at this point, because I feel like, who else? Like, it wasn't the Travelers, it wasn't Esther, it wasn't anybody else that I can remember. Like, everybody else isn't that memorable. It's not really a question, but it's a question, but not really. But it says, I would love to know how you feel about Liv and Tyler scene in the finale when it comes. I genuinely feel like she was only brought back for the reason for Tyler to become a werewolf again and for him to embrace it because it was her. I feel like a lot of them being together was just to bring Liv into the fold or to, you know, have a scene partner, because I feel like they loved each other, kind of, maybe so, but it's like they didn't love each other. They didn't know each other that long. It's just like, even when they first got together, the whole thing that Tyler was about was just like him protecting her from her brother and X, Y, and Z. It wasn't even like them going out on a date or them spending time with each other, loving on each other. It's just genuinely like, it felt like low-key trauma bonding. I don't know how to, like, you get what I'm saying? Get what I'm saying? So yeah, I don't know, but I feel like it was just contrived just for the story, and it wasn't just because they wanted to say goodbye to those 2 characters, or not 2 characters, but live in a romantic way, if that makes sense. It says, how do you feel about Damon's character development and him starting to finally be good for himself and his friends instead of just for Elena, and finding ways to channel his anger and building relationships with everyone? I enjoyed it a lot. And from the beginning, I've said that I think that him only wanting to become good solely off of the strength of his relationship with Elena was, it didn't rub me the right way, because I just feel like you can't necessarily just put your eggs in one basket and tie your goodness to one person, because what if like this happens, she dies. If he was still in the place where he was only tying his goodness to her, where and she fell asleep or whatever she's in, like a little coma thingy, then he would have went off the handles because he wouldn't have her. But because he built those other relationships, because he did the work to connect to ground his humanity and goodness away from just her, it gave him the stability to go on and be great without her being physically here. And so that's all I was rooting for. I love the development that he's had from the beginning. Yeah, I love the development. I just love it. It says, what is a storyline that you wish that they spent more time exploring this season? A storyline that they explored more this season, maybe the ins and outs of the Gemini Covenant. I feel like we know nothing about them. I feel like we had a whole season about getting to know who they are, the members of it, kind of, sort of, but we don't know nothing about them. Who are their founders? Why are they, you know, not necessarily living in Mystic Falls, and why were they so close to the Bennetts? Like, we didn't get nothing. We didn't even get them interacting really much with Bonnie. It's just like we got nothing from them. If I would love to have seen more from them and about them. Who do you think will win between Catherine or Kai and their most unhinged, strongest versions? By the way, absolutely love your videos. Love it. Thank you, friend. Thank you. I would say Kai. I feel like Kai is resourceful. Now, one thing I can say, Catherine is good at doing stuff and running and hiding and then coming back, and when you least expect it. Kai is very upfront with you. And I feel like even with him becoming a heretic, Catherine would never, she probably would not be able to escape him. Because the majority of the time, she's only fighting against witches. I mean, she's only fighting against vampires. And then when she fight the witches, majority of them got conscious, like a conscious, or they got friends who be like, no, like Bonnie, oh no, Bonnie, let her live, or Bonnie, we need her, type thing. It's always been coincidental. But I feel like Kai gonna get, he's not letting up. Kai not letting up. Kai's not letting up. So I think Kai honestly truly would win. I think he would. The next one says, Damon and Bonnie is a ship a lot of people like. What do you think about it? I like it because she holds him accountable, unlike someone else. Not the Elena shade. I think that they're okay being friends. I'm not too keen. Me personally, I'm not too keen on anybody in this fandom actually like getting together. I'm not necessarily like, I want this person to be with this person, because technically they're all like pass-arounds. Everybody's been with everybody. But at the same time, if it were to happen and it made sense, I would be giddy about it. If it made sense. But I wonder what Damon's gonna do now that Elena is asleep. Like, what would his whole storyline be now? Yikes. Next question says, will you be watching Legacies? I think you should. I will not be watching Legacies. I think that Legacies is just not for me. I've seen some of the graphics and stuff from the first two seasons, I think it was, and I didn't necessarily like it. It didn't look enjoyable to me, but I did see the highlights of the last season where Hope does the thing, and then the thing comes back to the thing. So I've seen some of the last season when it has like to do with the Michaelsons, but everything else, no. And it doesn't look intriguing to me. Even though I saw one where it was like, I guess a god had came, and I was like, what are we doing? The next question says, are you here for Steroline? I'm here for it if it makes sense. Right now it's okay. And it also says, and do you like Damon a tiny bit more now? Yeah, I do. I think that he's very tolerable as the seasons have gotten. I think he's gotten more tolerable since the seasons have gone on. I think that he has developed a lot outside of his ball and chain situation with Elena when it came to him being good. I think like I would have hoped he would have. And I compare him to Klaus a lot because they are two sides to the same coin. But it's just that I feel like the writing for Klaus is a lot better than Damon, because we're almost 7 seasons in and we don't really know too much about like what makes Damon be Damon, like what makes him tick, like what makes him like. I feel like they're still exploring his character, whereas like maybe in the first or second season of the originals, we got to know why Klaus was the way he was, because of the way he was brought up by his parents, the reason why he didn't trust people, the reason why he wanted to be close-knit to people, because, you know, he always felt like the outsider, and the reason why he wanted to make a whole army of hybrids was because he wanted to have that family, because, you know, he felt like his brothers and sisters necessarily was there for him when he needed them. And so, which is why he was always daggering them and X, Y, and Z. It was so much understanding when it came to watching the originals behind that character that I think that it should also be transferred to Damon, because I think that we need a little bit more clarity, just for it to be a full circle moment. But we'll see if that happens in the next 2 seasons. And the next question is, I think, it says to rank all 6 seasons in order from, you know, what is it, from most liked to least liked. I can't personally do that because I genuinely can't remember exactly what it's been. It's 22 episodes per season, and I can't my mind just can't go back and say, well, this happened in this season, this happened that season. But I can say the first 3 seasons were definitely better than the middle 3. Now this one is maybe, it can be maybe before season 4 or after season 4, but I can't say, maybe season 5 is my least favorite. I'm not sure, but I think so. And it says, if I could shape Stefan's journey myself, what direction would I take his character as the show continues? I think that honestly, truly, I just want him to be happy. Whatever. I can't even say what vision I see for him. It's just that, you know, I don't know. Maybe just him following what he want to do. That's what I'm thinking, because I don't know. I can't really pinpoint what I want him to, where I envision his life to look like. But some way, shape, or form in that pot, in the mix, there's me, of course. Do you think Storyline should have started in season 6 or waited longer? I don't think it started in season 6. I think it started in season 5, but I think it did really good at like showcasing them becoming friends, building it up, showing, you know, the feelings evolving, them trying it, not necessarily knowing. Right now they don't know what they want to do. If they decide to date moving forward, then it'll be like a great story. I feel like doing that when it only got 8 seasons, doing that in season 7, and between season 7 and season 8, it'll feel rushed, and I think that it deserves the care that it deserves. Cause child, what they did with Joe and Rick, got them together from the first couple episodes of the second season, in this season, just for her to die at the end. Yikes. Is Stefan, also known as Paul Wesley, your #1 crush, or do you admire someone more than him, such as Prince Caspian? And Prince Caspian was just thrown in there. I love me some Prince Caspian. But no, I feel like when it comes to Stefan, I genuinely, like, I'm infatuated by him. Like, even Paul Wesley, like, a beautiful man, beautiful man. I've never felt this way about a character like that. Like, even, I love me some Edward, don't get me wrong, but I've never felt this way about Edward. I've never felt this way about any other male character, to be honest. Like, I love me some Stefan. Like, I would step 10 toes behind Stefan, to be honest. To answer your question, yes, he is my #1, like, crush when it comes to, like, TV shows and stuff. It says, compared to season 1, how are your ranking thoughts of the characters change? Compared to season 1, I can't remember what I ranked them as in season 1, but I can say the only person that's necessarily really changed, from viewing it from season 1, would be Caroline and Damon, because I probably would have ranked them low, because I didn't necessarily like their characters from the first season. But yeah, they were only characters I would move around. Where they will fall, I don't know as of right now, because I can't, you know. Right now, it's just like, it's just a big ball of mush. I feel like, you know, if that makes sense. So it says, this isn't even a question, but please be kind to Damon in season 7. After the finale, you'll understand why. Have you been watching this series, friend? Literally, this entire season, I have been letting Damon breathe. I have been letting him breathe. I have genuinely been enjoying his growth. So my question is to you, have you been watching the show? Have you been watching the reactions? But I only react the way I react because if it evokes emotions from me. If he goes on a binge next season and do some wild stuff, I'm gonna call him out on it. But if he doesn't, I'm gonna give him props. That just is what it is. If you could write a plot line for season 6, what would it have been? And I hope you have a great day as well. Oh, thank you so much, friend. Maybe the whole, like, us getting to know the like I said, like the Gemini Coven. We need to see the Gemini Coven. We got nothing from them. Literally nothing from them. But what? That's a big word for Elmo. Were you shocked the season 6 ending by how it changed up the cast? With how it changed up the cast. Do you have any thoughts or theories of what happened in season 7? I was surprised and shocked by what happened at the season finale by the entire episode, to be honest. But here's the thing, when you guys comment stuff like, oh my god, you're gonna be crying at the season finale, or I can't wait for you to get to season finale, it also mentally preps me, so in a way it's spoiling it for me. Because I'm already anticipating it. So moving forward, instead of doing like saying stuff like that, just don't mention it, because I want to go into it as blind as possible, and I feel like with that type of information, I can't go into it blind. I will always go into it with like the idea back in my mind, somebody's gonna die, big's gonna happen. So yeah, maybe don't comment that type of stuff, friends. So it says try to survive season 7 and season 8. Yikes. It says, is there any character you wish that had more of a storyline this season? Enzo. I feel like Enzo's storyline I feel like they didn't know what to do with him, and so they were just doing anything. So I genuinely would want Enzo to have a better storyline than what he had. The next question is, what is your favorite character? Well, I guess you're saying who. Friend, that's what I'll be saying. If y'all watch the videos, a lot of these questions will be answered for yourself. Because anybody can tell you that has watched this show who my favorite character is in this series. If you already know the answer to it, put it in the comment section down below, friends. Matter of fact, y'all answer this question for me, please. It says, how do you think Damon's character has changed throughout the seasons, and now that he is faced with this situation, I'm not gonna read it in parentheses. How do you think he's going to handle it? Will he go back to being the old Damon from earlier seasons? X, Y, and Z. I would hope that he wouldn't go back to being the old Damon. I think that he would do as she wanted, was to find peace. I think that he would try to grow and be better. Maybe when she comes out, when she wakes up, if she wakes up, well, she will wake up during his lifetime anyway. But if she wakes up even for 5 minutes, that she would be proud of what he's done with his life while she was asleep. But I don't think he will be going back. But I do think that he's changed enough to not necessarily ground his humanity and goodness to her, where it's like now it'll be shaken that she's not necessarily there. So I think that he has a okay foundation to move on and be, a good person. It says, when it comes to Bad Mom Award in the TVD universe, would you give it to Lily Salvatore or Esther Michelson? At this point, at least Esther cares about her kids enough to like want to involve herself in their life and wants to, change them back from, well, if you don't, not make them vampires so they can come join her in the afterlife type thing, or but Miss Lily, she don't even want to be involved with. She like, I don't want to be around y'all. I don't want to be in y'all vicinity. I don't want to deal with y'all. My homegirl's about to pop out and we about to leave. So yeah, that's what it's giving. Like, I don't know, like that award will go to her. She's just a mess. It says, if you had to take a wildest guess of what they're gonna do with Enzo's storyline, what would you say? I don't know. Maybe make him and Lily really close and him become a part of her coven type thing. I don't know. It says, how do you feel about the lore drop of the existence of Heretics? The vampire / witch combo was definitely changed from everything previously established at the time. I think it was pretty cool. It was very different, but also I was kind of confused because I'm like, I thought witches couldn't be vampires, but I'm guessing because they necessarily didn't have their own powers that technically they could be vampires, which would grant them closer to having their own magic. I don't know, like it's confusing, but it was cool. It's cool to think about. I'm intrigued to see more of it, and but I don't know. Like it was cool for them to throw it out there, but I still don't understand it. It says, what is your favorite character arcs and plot points from this season? I think that Damon and Bonnie growing closer together in the upside down world was actually pretty cool. I think that Kai being stuck in the upside down world, coming out, going back, coming out, that was actually pretty cool too. The Heretics storylines was actually pretty good. I think that Caroline losing her humanity was kind of par for the course. Because I feel like every vampire on this show has lost their humanity at one point in time. Oh, and the girl, the niece, that was pretty cool too. That they actually brought her in the fold. That was pretty cool. So the microphone just died. So we're gonna wrap this up pretty soon. Who do you think is worse, Kai Parker or Cole Michelson? From what I've seen, I think Kai is more unhinged. Cole can be kind of sort of, but not really. Even I feel like Catherine is a little bit worse than Cole. No shade. If Jenna was still alive, do you think Alaric would still be with her? I think that he would. I don't know. That's a good question. I don't know, because they were already going through having their like ups and downs. I don't think they could possibly, but then again they couldn't. I don't know. That's a good question though. Do you think you can pull through the next 2 seasons after the finale? I think I can. I think if they got great storyline, then yeah. I mean, I wouldn't just stop watching it because Elena is probably not showing up in the next season or so. But if the storyline is good, then yes, I think that I can be there. I could be there, but I wonder how they will feel. Like, because the dynamic is going to change now. Like, the whole dynamic is going to change. It says, do you think Kai's feelings for Bonnie could have saved him if she gave him a real chance to start over? I don't know. Because even somewhere deep down, he probably would have reverted back to his old ways, kind of, sort of, or what most felt natural to him. But at the same time, I just don't understand his rhetoric with like, oh, you locked me in a thing and now I'm going to get you back. Do you not understand how get back is? Like, you did it to her first. So if you would not have did it to her, she would never did it to you. And we would never got this whole, the cycle going. So I don't know if, it could have saved him, because I feel like he would have done something else to any other person and it would have been the same ending. Do you wish we could have seen Heretic Kai in action? No. I feel like Heretic Kai was just too OP, and I feel like that's the reason why they killed him off, because he would be too much of a threat. But the fact that they got rid of all of the Gemini, the entire Gemini Club, and wiped them girls out, that's crazy. So who do we left with? We just left with the Heretics. The rest of the Heretics. Oh, they covered Gemini Coven too. But, child, it's a whole mess. It says, can you forgive Kai for what he did? I mean, it's not really for me to forgive, because at the end of the day is, when it comes to Kai, I can understand a lot of his movements. And I think that's what's the different part between Kai and a villain like Damon, because in the beginning, they wasn't giving you no clear answer as to why Damon was doing it, other than it's just kind of like who he is. So they make you kind of understand. And they still haven't really, which is why I didn't in that moment understand a lot of what Damon did. With Kai, I can understand. Kai was pushed out or pushed apart from his family, ostracized from his family, because he didn't have his own magic. He was always looked over for his younger siblings because they both had magic, and he didn't have his own magic, so he couldn't even do the thing with his sibling, something that he wanted. And so just imagine being ostracized, kicked out, felt berated, like the father wasn't a loving father. I'm assuming the mother wasn't a loving mother, and so he was pushed to be the person that he was. Nobody necessarily checked on him. Nobody told him that he was okay without his magic. Nobody told him that he was okay with just being who he was. And so that isolation fed that craziness. It's the same thing with Catherine. Catherine was only that way because Catherine had to be that way. Catherine was only dipping and dodging because she was on the run. Her father necessarily didn't even let her keep her baby, kicked her out, basically called her a harlot. She didn't necessarily feel loved at home or safe at home. And then when she left home, she was chased around, and she's been on the run. Well, she was on the run for hundreds of years. And so it's just like those kind of characters you kind of understand. Same thing with the Clouds. You can understand why they did things, and opposed to like a character like Damon or Enzo, for him out, like if stuff just come out of the blue, it's just like it made no sense why you did it, other than just to say you did it, just for storyline purposes. If that makes sense. So if I really can answer this, can I forgive Kai? Yes, I can, because he was doing it from a place of, a place of hurt. And one thing about it is, that's why when you have kids and you raise people, when you raise children, you have to raise them in a healthy environment so they can grow up to be great human beings. Because if you don't, your actions or the lack thereof can shape them to be something that could be horrible in the future. So always pay attention to your kids, love your kids, show your kids some love, let them know that they are okay, and without being extraordinary, X, Y, and Z, it's okay. But yeah, I will forgive them. It says rank these characters from least to favorite. Now that you watch season 6, I would do Stefan, Bonnie, Caroline, Elena, and Stefan still. I mean, Elena and Damon. Damon is last. I mean, he got, it's only 5 people listed here. But even though he has grown, I think that out of those other 4, he is the last. But he's still an okay character now. Then it says it's almost like a mini red wedding. If you think about it, it actually is, and it's kind of crazy. But that, when I tell you, that shocked me. Like, it took me at. And what else? It says, but my question is, compared to the other seasons, how do you think season 6 has transformed some of the characters in their future journeys? I think the only person that was transformed during this season, well, only 3 people that was transformed this season was probably Damon, Bonnie, due to their time in the Upside Down world, and then Caroline because she turned off her humanity and lost her mom, and also Rick. Those 4, I feel like this season transformed them a lot. It said, do you think you might like Damon now that Elena won't be returning? I know you don't hate him, but the relationship stuff always bores you. Maybe he could make a comeback, not as a husband, but maybe as a side piece. I'm weak. I don't know. I mean, I was starting to like them together in the end. I feel like the only reason why I did not like them, well, I can just say this. I was starting to enjoy their scenes together at the end portion, but I do think that if he has a great storyline, I could like him more. But it just depends on the writing. I think that the writing just has to be on par. If that makes sense. It says, do you think the ending could have been avoided if they gave Kyle a chance at a redemption like they had like they did Damon, or was he too far gone already? It's just like it's and you can't necessarily predict somebody who's unpredictable. Kyle is unpredictable. So I can't say that it would have been either way. I do think that eventually something probably would have happened and it would have taken him off and he would have landed this way. It could have been his father and them that pushed him to the thing, and I think that he still would have done it. So yeah, but I do think that he only tied Elena to it was because because majority of the time when stuff like this happen, it's because the actress or actor wants to leave the show. So maybe that's what it is. I want to look into it, but I can't because I feel like it's be spoilers. So that's the only thing I can think of when it comes to that. It says, who do you think so far has been the worst villain? To me, it's Kai because he has no redeeming qualities. I don't think Kai has no redeeming qualities. I think that he honestly true. It's just gonna take time. Cause yeah, think about it. He's been alone for centuries. He's been alone, not centuries, for a while. He's been alone for a while, like 20 something years. So just imagine being alone and then you get around people and it's like. He's still operating on that time. I think that if he was given time to grow and to, evolve naturally in the real world with real people, I think that he could have been an okay character. But I do think that Klaus is it's no villain beating Klaus. No shade. Like, it's no villain beating Klaus. I feel like Klaus tops Kai in every way. Because I feel like Klaus is a good villain. Like, it's like you root for him, but he's good. Like, he's good at being bad. But to answer your question, because I realized I did not, I would say that the worst villain would have to be the Travelers. Yeah, I think they're the worst. I don't think that there's nobody below them, in my opinion. It says, I need to know your feelings about Kai because I personally hate him after the finale. I'm very impartial about Kai. I feel the same way about Kai that I do about Klaus. And I think, and it's not because, he has, like, he's good looking, because I've said it before. I do think that Damon is also very good looking. But I just think that the richness of his story and the complexity of his character does make me root for him in a sense. Same thing with Klaus. Like, in the beginning, I hated Klaus until I got a little bit more backstory and that richness started to sit in. It's the same thing like if you watch Young Royals. Everybody hated August, but I genuinely did not hate August because I understood where he came from and the reasons why he did it. The reason the disconnect was for me when it came to Damon was because we didn't get no explanations. We didn't get no real explanations as to why he was that way. It just felt like he was just doing it just to doing it, and people just saying, oh, it's just because who he is. That's cool, but I can't connect with just, oh, that's just who he is. I connect more with background stories and richness. I feel for Kai. Would I have done it? No. Do I condone it? No. But I understand it, and I don't hate him for it. It says, were you surprised with how trashy the writing for the show has become? I don't think the writing has become trashy. I just think that they ran out of things to do. Like, I feel like they threw so much at us in the first 3 seasons, that they ran out of material. And also too, I was thinking about it the other day. I'm like, the first 3 seasons of the originals was actually really good too. So during this time, a lot of the writing maybe and a lot of material had to go to the originals, which is why the first 3 seasons of the originals was really good. And the last 2 seasons, which is crazy because a lot of people say the last 2 seasons of this show is horrible, and the last 2 seasons to me over there wasn't enjoyable to me. So it's just like, I don't know. I don't think it got horrible or trashy or anything, but I do think that if they would have just kept it all to one show and not necessarily splitting it, it would have done better. Because I feel like they would have had more material to work through and, you know, X, Y, and Z. Yeah. Alrighty, guys. I'm going to tell you guys heads off. I know the sound has changed, but thank you guys for tuning in for season 6. I may take a week off for season 7, so be on the lookout for that. But yeah, come on back to the channel. I love you guys. I love you guys. I love you guys. I love you guys. And thank you guys for genuinely being here. It means a lot. I send everybody understanding my voice, stay tuned low, and a bunch of peace, love, positivity. And I hope that you guys enjoy the rest of your day. And bye, guys.